At Vibrafinance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibrafinance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibrafinance, we are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. Shout out Jake Sharpe. Just want to start there to everybody that was hating on him. It was just 315 days ago. We were first doing our deep dives into TitanX, trying to figure out if this was for real, if this project had any red flags. And after talking to Jake, it was like, man, he seems like he knows he's doing it the right way. And so many times you hear, if people just weren't, if there wasn't greed in this, if people would just sacrifice a little bit and not just take that instant payout, special things can happen. And Richard Hart, his ecosystem, it might take a little bit longer, but still it's the same thing. You either put your trust in Richard and he'll deliver in time, or you go elsewhere. And for me, it's like, I want to try to find the Richard Hart of multiple different niches of the market. And it's why it's so important when everything is down right now. Everything. You got to look around and say, all right, well, thank God for Dragon X, which is up 16% in the last 24 hours. TitanX, almost 7.5. Inferno, 8.7. And Goo God, I still got beef with them because I'm wrecked on BDX, but it's all right. You could strike out once in a while. You bat 300, which means you strike out 7 out of 10 times. You're in the Hall of Fame. So going by cryptos, I think we were in the Hall of Fame. So these things, guys, these are set up right now to break the trend. No matter what ETH does, it does not matter. TitanX is going to start going up, up, up. We were here. People were telling us we weren't loyal to the Hex community. Jake was a fraud, da-da-da-da-da. But you know what? I face reality. Oh, there he is. And
What
he told
up,
me
brother?
to go hard.
Let's freaking go.
Yep.
Yeah, when
Another
nobody wanted
day.
to believe in it, we created our miners and now we're sitting golden. So, yeah.
Yep. It's what is the supply crunch, bro? So I would say it pretty much happened already. So you can go to dune.com/Mike Dean TitanX, and he's got, this is the best data out here. But you could see tokens mined right here. So you could see on, this was like August, the 280 day was the max. So on day one, I did a bunch of them. So that was the amount that came out. And you could see the rest is like, so 2.11 is like a quarter of the way up. And we were just looking at the stats that were coming out in the next 30 days. And it was 3.5. So imagine 3.5 is right around, yeah, like it'd be like right up in here. So we're a third of the max, but he still has all the ETH in there. And if you look at right here, the future supply, it's literally this month we start to start the downtrend a little bit, and then October, as we head to October, we start coming down, and then we start dropping hard in November into December. We just fall off a cliff with future supply, and in time, as each month, each week goes by, new projects like Inferno, like Jake X, so many different projects are built on top of TitanX. Because why? Jake was smart enough to incentivize people to build on top of TitanX. When the buy and burn right here, I know like 8% of it goes to what the builder's wallet or whatever. And that goes to people who want to build on top. And I think he said he wants to have 100 projects built on top of TitanX. Could you imagine? Oh man.
That's gonna be insane.
Where's the
And pretty much all of them will use TitanX or burn TitanX or utilize it in one way or another. So yeah, they can only benefit it.
yeah. All right, never mind. The burn pool. I thought there was another wallet or more, some of it that was going to, I don't know. Maybe it was Hyper. I don't know. I'm pretty positive that there was a wallet that was collected a little bit for people that are building on top.
What up, fam? See a lot of people in the chat. Luke, King Pui, Clinton, Tins up. Oh, yes, let's go.
Yep. Fox Mulder still looking for Scully. Still looking for Scully. Last video was gold. Let's go. What up, Oscar? Good to see you, brother. Tid top. That it's coming, bro. It's coming. Luke, dude, shocker. Yeah, facing reality, man. He's welcome any day of the week.
Perfect.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Yeah. We can't, yeah, we
think
might
it's-
just go ahead.
There's one more day, no, that we have a big amount of supply coming, and pretty much from that day on, we're pretty much already there. But there's one day, and then
Yeah.
from that point on, we're pretty much deflationary. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We have one more day coming. That's not bad. Day 324 or 323 is a little bit, but again, this is nothing compared to what we
No.
faced previously. Like this bar compared to the biggest one back here, we'd be like somewhere up here. So this is nothing. And then look at after this. I mean, there was a period where there was like 2 or 3 miners a day that were getting created once it started becoming unprofitable. And I think it was like maybe 3 months after mining that it started to become not profitable. So day 280 was August 4th. So I would say 2 months from now. And yeah, that feels like a while that, from now, but crypto is not, I keep telling people all the time, like this idea of crypto is this get rich scheme. You're going to come in, put $500 in, and you're going to just run it up to $100,000 like that. That's not reality whatsoever. Even if you
Not
get
anymore,
in
no.
early, yeah, even if you get in early, good luck not selling. Like if that's all you got
Right.
and you got $20,000 in your wallet, all you had was $500, you're going to take profit. You can't afford for it not to. So it becomes the most stressful thing trying to manage a bag that's going up. How do I sell? What do I do? That's the hardest part. So being diversified and like playing the longer game. So, no matter what, the pump is going to come to you. It's just a matter of time. You're not chasing stuff constantly. And when people chase and they force gains, that's when it goes bad. And when you can just sit back and buy these dips and start to sell some of the pumps, take profits, it becomes a lot less stressful.
Facts. Yeah, we're not in 2017 anymore, where you could literally put $100 in something and pretty much get out with a new house. We're not there.
Yeah.
That's not crypto anymore. It's too many.
Yeah. I mean, bro, this is wild. Like on the week now, we're just getting destroyed. Monthly. So Helium, Fetch supercomputer. But look at that. MakerDAO down 25%. Crazy.
What's HMT?
Helium. They're working with Solana and Render, and they're doing some crazy stuff with cell phones where like out here in the country, my service sucks. So I would buy the Helium miner. They have a cell phone now. I think it's the Solana phone, and it runs on these Helium miners. So if you're out in the country, you can flip your miner on and it gives like a Wi-Fi or cell phone signal for like a 5-mile radius. And if like 100 people have them within a certain area, I can cruise around and have cell phone service on that helium network. So I think that it's popular.
Interesting.
Like, you could, yeah. And of course, it's really cool. And the coin pumped up like crazy. But honestly, I had a hard time finding it. I told Chris about it. I was like, bro, the stuff they're doing with these phones. And it was right when Solana launched and the bonk thing was going crazy. People were trying to get the phones. It was a while ago, but I just couldn't find helium, to be honest with you. It was impossible to get. I could, like, every exchange that I didn't have a VPN back then. So that just showed how hard I was really trying. But yeah, that was a real good one. But it's like, no one would have gave a shit if I just did a stream about it. 7 people watch, no one cares, and it's like, is it worth the time to even bother with it? It's crazy times right now. I guess when you're broke, it's and you don't have money to spend, you're not going to just risk it on a crypto that you've never heard about. You just get going on some limb here.
Well, that moment might arrive again. I mean, when the bull run really starts, when FOMO kicks in, and we all know that when people are struggling financially, they will take way more risk. So there's even so do you know when those crash lottery tickets, when they sell the most?
Around Christmas time.
In a recession.
Yep.
So when the
Alcohol
market is
too.
booming, yeah, exactly. When everything is fine and dandy, everybody has work, they almost sell, well, in ratio, they don't really sell that much tickets. When unemployment shoots up and when everything is down in the dumpsters, these things go bananas. So it could be a strong narrative for any speculative asset in the future, that if the geopolitical situation keeps the way it is and the economy looks somewhat bearish, then you might see people do Hail Marys just to get out of the rat race. So
Yep. And I heard something really interesting today, that if China invades Taiwan, if that does happen, and there's like a 25% chance in the next 5 years that happens, like the biggest problem will be cell phones, and you will not be able to get a new iPhone. So that's like a hedge against there, is stack it up on iPhones. And I just got, one for like $125, iPhone like 11 or something on eBay. It was brand new. And I just got all my crypto on here, but I'm like, man, I wonder if I should just buy a couple more of those and just throw them in the closet for a couple, if in case something crazy happens, because you never know. And it could be like, it'd be priceless if you can't get a phone and you need one. Like, what would you trade? Like, you need one at some point, so might be a valuable thing to have a couple little extra ones.
right.
You
Well, if
can't
it's up to
do that.
me, in a year from now, I won't have any technology anymore. Screw it. You will find me somewhere in the mountains, in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, Dragon X, bro. I love this coin. I think I how do I feel? I personally, I don't know why we're still up here. I personally think Dragon X is going to outperform TitanX for the next like 57 days. We're on day 312, so day 369. We got 57 days left. So I still think that 57 days, that's like 8 weeks of Dragon X outperforming TitanX. So I don't know, bro. I'm riding with Dragon X right now. I've been telling everyone, swap your Titan X for Dragon X. Swap your Titan X for Dragon X. It's not too late. We still have 9 weeks left, almost 8 weeks and some change of Dragon X probably outperforming. And then you have Inferno and these other coins that, dude, it's awesome, this ecosystem. Like, I'm so glad that we got into this. And I'm so glad for guys like Marco, he's such a good dude. We met him in person. out in Vegas, and that I think one of the I think he came up to Albany actually. Pretty positive he did. And such a good dude. And the amount of shit he took for just showing what he
Right?
was doing with TitanX. I mean, it was embarrassing to see the
Yes.
community do that to him. And I'm happy for him that he gets to just rub it in these people's face, because I know he had way more minors than I did. And I was like, hell yeah, Marco, let's go. So good for him.
Yeah. He was literally screaming it from the rooftops to everybody. Buy Dragon X here. You could literally buy a shit ton of the supply for almost peanuts, but not everybody was listening.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And dude, TitanX, well, I didn't even realize this. I haven't checked in so long because I'm not doing any minors, but the fact that they're minus 53% ROI, how many people are making these things? I mean, 5 people a day right now. My guess. Let's see. Like there's new miners. You could see. Here we go. No. I know there's one that shows. Oh, here we go. Look at this. 0. 1 ETH. Day 3, 311, 312, 0001, 00000. Nobody's mining. Oh,
That's
no,
the
never mind.
time
Sorry,
that you
that's the
should be
cost.
doing
Sorry,
it.
that's the cost.
Ah,
Sorry, that's the cost in ETH. I'm an idiot. This is right here. So we had 2 today, 1 yesterday, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 6 is the most we've had 12 days ago. So dude, this, I'm telling you, it's completely stopped. I mean, this is in single digits for the last 100, 200 days almost. So everybody stopped doing miners. This is awesome. Congrats, fellas. Congrats to everyone who's in this. We are about to see. If the market, I think the market's gonna shake down for the next 2 weeks. And on my birthday, people are gonna be the day after the Federal Reserve cuts. Jerome gets up there on the 18th. I don't know. I just think something's going to get bad and people are going to want to quit and say, you know what? I'm done with crypto. This shit's never coming back. And when we start seeing that mentality across Twitter, that's going to be the actual bottom. So I'm saying 2 more weeks officially.
let's go. I'll take it.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think you're pretty close to. Yeah. It could also be reversed. We could also have 2 weeks of uptrend in the upcoming 2 weeks. And then after the rate cuts, we have a downtrend. And then in November, go up again. Because usually when we have those rate cuts, you will shock the market. People have no idea what to believe or what to think. Are we going good or bad? So it could literally be inverse.
I think
But
that's just priced in. The rate
yeah.
cut's priced in right now. We're a quarter of a point. That's just priced in.
Yeah, I've been hearing some news that they're now thinking about 50 basis point in September and 50 basis point in November. If that's the case, then
So yeah, they can't do 50 right off the bat because that signals fucking straight up we got a huge problem. They can't
I
do
agree.
that. So it's gonna have to be a quarter point off the rip. And then from there, maybe okay, it's really bad right now. Emergency quarter of a point. And that way they did their half point or their half percent instead of doing it all in one meeting or some shit like that. Who knows?
I mean, I think they are late as always. And I'm actually thinking that they are way overdoing their latenessness. And it wouldn't be surprised if the inflation that they think is sticky is non-existing. And we could even see a deflationary period in the upcoming months. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yep. God damn. This asshole sold $157,000 of Inferno or Baby Dragon X yesterday.
And he
Holy
did good.
shit. Marco, bro, come on. I know that's you with 170K in TitanX. I'm just kidding. I have no idea who that is, but someone dumped that price right in half. And guess what? It was, oh no, never mind. All right, I bought after. I was gonna say it was probably 10 minutes after I rebought that happened, but no, it was after. Dude, yeah, these things are incredible. And this is where you're just saying it's no longer throwing a dart anymore. That was last cycle. This is the ecosystem where you can just get out the dartboard and start fucking chucking them because
Right.
all of them are going to start going up. It's just which one outperforms. Is it Inferno? Is it Jake X? Is it Baby Dragon X? Is it Hyper? Is it Blaze?
Dude, the
I don't know.
metrics look really good. I mean, 2.3 million market cap at 1 million liquidity. This is exactly what big wallets want to see. They want to be able to put 5 figures, 6 figures in it without really wrecking everything. So, yeah, looking good.
Yeah, I want to see something real quick on ETH if it's still in the top 10.
Dude, Westcope is literally talking smack to everybody that is not buying PulseX.
Bro, I haven't blocked. I don't even know. I blocked that guy like a year ago. It's like, so like how, like seriously, how is that guy going to help you out? He's just taking time away and bringing you down. Like he's a fucking retard. Like he
I
offers
don't want to
zero,
say
zero.
go that far. I mean, it's a moment in time. If PulseX does 1,000x in the next 6 months, he's no longer a retard. But yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
if
at
he
the end
bought
of the
Titan
day,
X 3 days ago and then put it into Dragon X and 4X it and then brought it over to Pulse X and 4X this bag, it's all these what ifs. Like you're fucking destroyed if you're sitting in Pulse X and you're just buying it, buying
yes.
it, buying it. Like, I'm sorry,
I
you're
mean, he's not the
destroyed. If you can
smartest of the
afford that,
bunch. Yeah.
yeah, exactly, bro. I'm never gonna learn anything from that dude. He's just like says stupid shit for attention, and it's like that's the stuff that people that don't block someone like that, like that's how you miss out on a play, or that's how something falls to your radar because you're distracted, getting caught up in dumb shit. And yeah, bro, I smashed that block button.
I mean, for me, I don't mind. At the end of the day, you need all these kind of characters to make a whole system whole. If there's no controversy, there's no talking point, there's no engagement, so at the end of the day, you need literally all these kind of characters to make it work. If everybody was smart, then what are we doing? Then there's nobody to argue with, there's nobody to be controversial with, there's nobody to be engaging with. So, but yeah, I agree. But at the end of the day, we need them all.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we look at it that way. Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah, everyone's at low IQ, like low IQ. Just, you know what I
Yeah.
heard today that blew my mind, bro? Do you know what the average reading level is in the United States right now?
One.
6th grade.
Yeah.
The average American has a 6th grade reading level. Let that sink in. So when you're going on Twitter, the average person, when you're putting up a tweet where you're putting thoughts and thinking about it, imagine someone with a 6th grade reading level. It's like their brain capacity is so small they can't even expand their thoughts to the point where they're gonna even have a logical or even comprehend what you're saying. So it's just such a waste of time, bro. And it's like all the traps are there, and it's so important to
Yeah.
stick to the people that bring you up, stick to people that will be there when you need help, people that aren't just like robbing from you and donate here, send money here. We need money for this. We need money for that. And it's like,
Yeah.
this is not the time for that.
No, I agree with King Pui. I'm not the kind to bad or shit about other people or whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's trying to provide for his family. Everybody tries to do what he thinks is best. So, yeah, I can agree to that.
Yeah.
The same as what Fox
Bro, I
Mulder
could.
is saying. ATX Crypto is
Mhm.
actually a really good dude. We go way back. It's
Bro,
unfortunate.
does Wales still do that? Yeah, we said it. We were
No,
like,
no,
bro,
no.
Wales has to get off of them. He's like
Oh
killing
no,
his
he
image.
went off that shit long time ago for the same reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you don't even see it. And it's like, bro, yeah, I feel bad for those guys who are they're too nice to like say something, or they're their friend or whatever, and then they suffer from it, and you get lumped in with what
Yeah.
it's bad.
Oh
That
really?
sucks.
Did ATX Crypto go off on Randy? I didn't even know that shit. That's yeah. And that's for a Marine. Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah. It's it's just too much, bro. That's why I stay away from all of it. It's just not worth the time. Like I'd rather learn about some, what I don't even know, whatever. The last coin I got into, I have no idea. I can't even remember what it was, but I'll maybe do like one thing a day, but it's just like you can't be here or be in stuff. Even like BDX, buying more of that. Yesterday I swapped some GPU. I swapped 250 GPU. And let's see, GPU today is down. I know it was down. I saw it. Fuck is it? My lists are so long, I don't even know where they are. GPU down to 59 cents. I sold it at 70. Yesterday it was like 70 or 75 cents, something around there. 73-ish. Now it's down to 59. So this down 14%, and baby Jake X on my second buy up like 20%. That's a pretty big swing. Like I could take half that and buy that other bad back now, pretty much. And
That's
if you're too
35%
busy
gains.
fighting, yeah, and that's when everything's crashing. And you can't do that and make money while you're fighting or are just doing dumb shit. And like these times, these bull markets, as long as we've been waiting, it feels like for years, this shit will end very fast. And
Yeah.
all the gains come in 2 weeks to 2 to 3 weeks. Each coin has a little, just a parabolic pump. And if you're not in it, you can wait another 2 years now. It's
Mhm.
yep.
Yeah, Paul's disciple lost me when he went on stream drunk. I mean, if you can't even control yourself on a stream, then yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
I think it was one of the first streams he went on with Cope and ATX, and they were literally hammered. And I was like, what the fuck? What kind of clown show is this?
So look at that. You can even make a 13% ROI right now, minting Inferno with TitanX. I think it's a 7. Yeah, it starts in 2 days. A new cycle opens up. So even doing some Inferno. I mean, I just market bought. I don't care. I'm lazy, but that's there's plays to be made, man. And you gotta just be in the right places and arguing and just yeah, in my place. But what how low you think Bitcoin's gonna get down to?
I got my target on 53. And if it breaks that, then I'm probably gonna apply at McDonald's.
How how far is the closest one? It's probably a long way away. Dude. That's a long drive. You better
I
shit.
don't even think we
We need a
have a
pump.
McDonald's here, man. I haven't seen one McDonald's in Portugal yet, so who knows? But then again, I'm living in the middle of nowhere, so
Yeah. Damn. So we bounced to 56. So all right. So we chop around 56, 58. Then we drop down to 54 by the end of the week. And then next week we're hovering. We drop down to 53, 52, and people giving up. Yep. Yep. That's about right.
Would
But
make
you know
sense
what?
to me.
We got Dragon X and we got TitanX and this whole ecosystem to keep you afloat and keep you from doing dumb shit. And all you need when the market is down, 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 you just need to look in your portfolio and have 1 or 2 coins that are going up, and you're like, that's all right. I'll be all right. And it's so needed for your mental sanity.
Right?
Yep. But yeah, guys, if you aren't in any of these coins, in TitanX, in Dragon X, I mean, just go to Dune Analytics and just look at the stuff here. I mean, we've been all over this now for shit over a year. We've been waiting for this time when everything is deflationary, the coins are all out, and look at how much shit we took. I mean, I even was getting shit because I did only max miners. I didn't do any short miners, so I didn't play it perfectly. And it's like,
Yeah.
man, my strategy was just do long-term miners, and I was upside down for a while. I was actually nervous for a little bit, being like, damn, bro, did I really fuck this up? But no, that's the short-term noise, and you get through it. And now we sit back. You have fat bags that you could never have afforded to just market buy, and they just keep
Mhm.
going up every day. I keep looking. I'm like, oh my God. I can almost buy back like 11 billion Titan X from 1 billion that I swapped on August 4th. So in a month, it's almost 10x. It's just
Yep.
crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you gotta just it's a no-brainer, bro. Like and it's a shame that the people, if the people that like Chris from the verse who saw through this and can spot out the winning coins when everyone know, and Marco, everybody that saw it, it's like you don't get a platform. Like you get shunned by the loudest voices. So the most amount of people get wrecked that way. And it's unfortunate that the people that truly are here with no agenda and just want people to win, you don't ever get the fucking spotlight or whatever it is. It's
Correct.
crazy. It's wild.
Yeah. I'm still a little bit of, just a little bit of butthurt because JKX contacted me like 2 years ago. And we were in a really decent conversation for over a week or something. And I said, you know what? But then the market was completely different. I said, I'm so busy, man. I got so much on my mind right now. I can't deal with anything extra. And he was, no, don't worry about it, man. I appreciate your honesty. And now we're here. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should have paid more attention, but you can't do everything.
No, you can't, bro. And it's why your network is your net worth. And when you can have
Correct.
5 people around you that, that you could trust and that are just as obsessed as I am with this. And, I feel like the longer here you start making these relationships and other, streamers or YouTubers just being in chats, like if you're there watching someone stream for an hour multiple times, like and they're going into a deep dive on something, like you have to have a passion for that shit. And it's few and far between. And there are a lot of good people out here that see what's coming and are so far ahead. And you got to just make that choice. It's a leap of faith. It's like, okay, am I going to do what the herd is doing and what everyone else out there is doing, or am I going to do the one thing that's the most uncomfortable? You have to step out of your comfort zone and just
Facts.
what you could afford, I guess. What you can afford to lose or afford to diversify, just spread it out a little bit. Just do some research. Look into that ecosystem or that coin you heard about, that you just never took the time to do, because these things are gonna happen really fast when these assets start getting tokenized, when securities are brought on chain, when I know they're already using their private ledgers and settling off chain or on private chains, but that's not the future. The future is on settling on the L1s on the main nets. And it's going to happen
Yes.
fast.
Yes.
And there's going to be no one warning you. None of the main streamers are going to be like, all right, breaking news. This is Crypto Banter here. We're going to scrap everything that I was going to do, all my sponsors, and I'm going to tell you to buy these coins you've never heard of and I've never talked to on this show, nor will I ever talk about them again. But today, I swear to God, just buy these handful of coins. We've done all the research. They're the gems. I'm never going to talk about them again. No, he's never going to do that. So, you gotta dig for this stuff, and it's hard to find
Yes.
people that are just here not trying to sell shit, have an agenda, and even people in this community. You were saying the other day, you're like, yo, the guy with the beard who isn't here anymore, and I'm naming off like 6 people that are gone. That it's like, holy shit, that's right, all those guys are gone. It's like Joker, where's Hex Machina? Big Pep, I think he's back a little bit. And it's like, man, holy shit, they are all gone.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And once they come back, we're getting close.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're not going to be. They'll tell you exactly when they're back. As soon as ETH hits 4K.
Yeah.
Or makes a new all-time. Maybe no 5K. Maybe 4. Yeah, when ETH is right around 4,500, they'll all be back again. But until then, nothing. It's like, and people will let them right back in, like nothing happened, like they're still part of the community, and it's a shame, bro. That's why we need to take it to the next level with Vibraville. It's got to happen.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah, I don't know what the next. Yeah, we got to make it happen.
Yeah, this is
anyone that hits the lottery. There's
going to be a lot built on TitanX. This is just the beginning.
Facts. Inferno's crushing.
Yeah, versus Jim Rat. That's a good one. That's actually funny. You're not gonna believe this, but I actually was one of the guys that helped him start streaming. He hit me up and I helped him with everything, set everything up, get him into the right direction, talk to people, and really pushed him to put through. And then after a while, I was like, what the heck did I do?
I mean, yeah, he had a nice little run there with his buddy.
What was this?
I forget his name.
Guy's name again? What did he always
the other Jim, his Jim Rat buddy. I forget his name.
Yeah,
Lightning Bolt or something like that.
Yeah, the bald guy.
Yeah, Lightning Bolt. No, I don't even remember, bro. Honestly, what do you know? Solana network transactions hit multi-month low in August.
Exactly, that was it.
Sam Stolt. Yeah. How the hell did those two end up stream? Like, how did they link up? That shit's so funny. Look at.
I have no idea, man. Probably Sam Stolt was his dealer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he probably was his HGH dealer. Good call. Yep. Monthly non-vote transactions on the Solana network fell almost 63% from July to August. Wow. Look at that. They haven't seen levels this low since September 2023. Oh no, what happened? Boop. The rug has been pulled. The ETH killer. Solana, the ETH killer. What do you think?
Life coach. Makes sense.
Oh, okay. Look at this. So one analyst has forecasted that Solana could outperform other major cryptocurrencies if risk assets receive a boost from improved liquidity from the Fed. The improved liquidity could see Solana potentially outperform major assets like Bitcoin and Ether. FYI, the amount of Solana is 55% higher than it was 2 years ago. It's like it's at a new all-time high right now. If if they had a 5% inflation a year, the coin would be well past a new all-time high. It'd be over $200. But since they just inflate, I did a stream a couple months ago going through how they count transactions over and over and over that are votes that no other chain counts. They use liquidity pools that are straight up honeypots. You can't even buy or sell the token. And they count as $25 million in TVL. Like, it's a complete fucking scam. And anyone that didn't see through it and did 2 seconds of research, you'd come across that shit. So the people that were shilling it, it's like, what the hell are you doing? How can you, in good conscience, do this? You know, it's like, you know better. And then people shit on TitanX and like these good projects, but you're shilling Solana. It's like, and then there's no accountability. And people just magically forget. Like, maybe I need to start, maybe I'm just doing it all wrong. I don't know. Donald Trump back DeFi. Here it is, bro, right here. Donald Trump's DeFi protocol.
That is bullish. Way more bullish than people might think, especially for our ecosystem. Even though he's not supporting our ecosystem, as long as he's supporting DeFi, that's perfect.
Yeah. 18-year-old Barron Trump. Oh, Jesus. We got to deal with this little fucker. Oh, God. Barron. Launched the NFT, Barron. Could talk to Martin. Oh, Jesus. All right. We're just rambling now. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm about to go to sleep. Anything else you got for the people?
No, not really. It's the same thing. And I agree. Crypto is hard. Crypto's a moving target. And the hardest part about crypto is not setting expectations for yourself. So if you set an expectation, this is what I want to reach, or this is what the price is going to be, you're going to be biased and you're going to be left out. So treat it as a moving target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And honestly, like, right now, you should be feeling bad about your buys in a sense where, like, you look and there's other shit pumping. You need to be buying. Like, I bought Veracity, was the only thing I bought outside of TitanX the other day, because I had like, I don't know, 20 billions, and I had like 100 million TitanX in some change. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to just buy a little bit more Veracity with like the little bit of dust. And it was down so much that I got over 30% of my bag that was worth over 10 grand at one point. And I got that for $120. 30% of my bag for $120. That's how far these things are down. So, man, I don't know. If you just do it right and just have conviction, man, this shit'll be good. I mean, it's beating a dead horse. I mean, if you watch this channel, like, you know what you're doing. We're buying the gems every week, and yeah, we're catching falling knives, but that's all right. Like, I don't care. Yep. If you're in the coins that are going to be the better outperforming ones, you can afford to catch them on the way down. People like to wait until they turn around because they don't know what they're really doing, and they're just waiting for that confirmation. They'll make the 2 or 3x and get out. And that's all great, but no, we don't want that. We want to buy the bottoms and be able to say, yeah, we hit that shit and smash a 5,000 or 500x. We did it with PTGC. Alien did it almost. PDAI, Atropa. I mean, it's game time again. So smash that like button, guys. Go follow Facing Reality. I'm sure he'll probably be back tomorrow night.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Yup. So, all right, guys. Yeah, I'm falling asleep.
Peace.
It's I don't know what time
Same.
it is over there. 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So yeah,
It's
get
5
some
in the
sleep,
morning.
brother.
Yeah.
5
And
in the
I've been
morning, no
living
big
on
deal.
EST times for so long now.
Yeah, you're officially a vampire. Good job.
Right? I mean, I'm 47. I don't look